Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be on the new game mode that is starting tonight at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Time, or otherwise UTC plus 10. And it's the return of the Waffentrager. Now, this game mode came out last year, so it might be familiar to people, but we'll just step through the game mode just to remind you about how it works. There are some minor changes. So let's have a look here. Now we'll put the link to the article in the article below, so you can have a read of it and watch the official video. So first of all, the event runs from September the 27th to October the 11th. So this time's a UTC plus 8, which is Singapore time, so 5 p.m. Singapore time on the 27th, and finishing at 5 p.m. on the October 11th. But Australian Eastern Time will be 1900, so because we're UTC plus 10. But just be aware that by the time October 11 arrives, New South Wales and Victoria will be on daylight savings time, so that will be on UTC plus 11, which will change the end time a little bit. All right, so there's a few factors. The general setup, there'll be 3 maps, Mirror of Anchor, Secret Feed Line and Steps, with some minor changes to it, and mostly grim looking coloration and visibility, just to suit the tone of the theme of the event. You basically choose 2 sides. The main one is teams of 7 players, random players, or a platoon of up to 3 players, using vehicles based on the Object 140, the BADATTANKING 25T, and the M4805 pattern, which are basically specially modified for the game mode itself. So you don't have to own those vehicles. They'll be available to you when you enter the game mode. It's a bit like Steel Hunter type mode. And that's called the Harrier Squad. So the alternative side is the Engineer. So it's a single player in what's called the Blitztrager of E110. So it's obviously a game mode version of the Waffentrager, which is basically then managing the defense side. So to win, the squad must disable the energy shield of the Blitztrager and destroy it within the allotted time, and the Blitztrager needs to either eliminate the squad or hold out until time expires. To start the battle in the Blitztrager, you need to have a key. You can earn that in battles while playing the game mode, or receive it as part of bundles in the premium shop. So there'll be more ways to get that key to get it, but there'll be in-game missions to get different elements of the game mode itself. So then you play the game mode to basically get items that will let you assemble the Harriers collection and the Engineers collection, and as you collect those items you get more points, and that will let you progress through the event and get additional rewards, and we'll have a look at those in a second. The main reward at the end, if you can get to that level, is a new US Tier 8 premium medium tank, the Astron Rex 105mm, and I'll have a video for that available later tonight when the game mode starts. So have a look out for that on this channel as well, and you can get that within the game mode by getting Engineer starters. So you can get those through the premium shop itself if you want to pay for it, or you can basically earn those through playing the game mode itself. Now, you then use the different starters that you can get, the Harrier starters, to activate the Harrier gates, which gives you additional rewards. And let's have a look at the tanks themselves. So basically, as I mentioned, a version of the Object 140 called the Resistor, the M4805 pattern called the Thunderbolt, and a version of the BADATTANKING 25T called the Foudre. So each of them have different characteristics, and I'll let you go through the links to get the details of that. So basically, when the battle starts, the Blitztrager is protected by an almost impenetrable energy shield. So the idea is not to shoot at the Blitztrager while its shield is active, but then to destroy the sentinel vehicles that turn up. These are basically bots that spawn at different points on the battlefield that are there to assist the engineer. Obviously they'll fire back at you, but you destroy them, they'll leave plasma that you pick up. And you take the plasma to the generators around the map, and there are 4 generators. You can then basically disable those, and that then reduces the shield of the Blitztrager to then let you damage the Blitztrager itself. So you overload the generators, that disables the shield for a certain period of time. So you've got to basically work out how to collect the plasma, disable the generators, and then shoot at the Blitztrager in that order. So make sure that you can coordinate that basically. Also, as you pick up a load of plasma, you'll get a certain amount of HP restored as well. So it's a bit of a repair mode. And once the protective shield of the Blitztrager is down, then you get a chance to do full damage to it. All right, let's have a look at the Blitztrager mode itself. So you need to there'll be missions in random battles to get a key to play the Blitztrager, and then you can, once you've got the key, then you can play the Blitztrager itself. You can also earn keys by completing special Harrier missions. So there'll be missions within the Harrier game mode to let you earn Blitztrager keys, or engineer keys, I should say. And if you need to, and you've got reduced time to play the game, you can get keys through the premium shop itself. This is just a note here, any unused keys when the event ends won't provide any compensation. So some description of the Blitztrager and its characteristics, I'll let you read through those. And basically, as we mentioned in the Harrier mode, when you play the Blitztrager, you've got a shield up and you're trying to stop the Harriers from picking up plasma. So you want to try and shoot them and pick off stragglers, etc. And also support your sentinels. So by supporting your sentinels, then they won't be dropping plasma that the Harriers can pick up. So a good engineer can basically dominate that, and you have a time limit that you can basically stop them overwhelming you. If you reach the end of the time limit, then you've won that particular game stage. All right, so the collections are the things that you pick up as rewards. So you'll get different elements that you'll pick up through the mode, and as you do that, you get a point for each one. As you get points, you'll earn additional rewards as you go through. So you'll notice that when you get to 20 points, you'll get 500 bonds and some, I think that's a style. And you get to 30 points, you get 500 bonds, and you get to 40, then you get another 2,000. So it's a total of 3,000 bonds available to you. And then the final thing is you will activate these dimension gates. So there's two types of gates. There's the Harrier's gate, and then there's the Engineer's gate. And each one of them gives you a chance to get additional rewards. It's sort of loot style. Each of them have a different probability of coming out. But to get the Engineer's gate, you'll have to have 60 of the Engineer's keys to be able to activate that. And that will activate that will let you get a chance of getting a premium tank. But the vehicle gate itself is through the Engineer's side. You'll need 60 Engineer's starters or 60 Engineer's keys to get the vehicle gate up. And once you've done that, you get the Astron Rex 105mm. So we won't spend too much time talking about the tank here, but you can see it's pretty decent tank, as you'll see in the game review that I'll have up tonight. 320 average damage per shot, standard pen 190 and 250 in the premium round, and 1300 hit points. But it's a 5-shot auto loader, and you with a 3-man crew, and about 30-second load of the full clip and 4 seconds between each shot in the clip itself. So about 2,000 hit points damage per minute. So quite a nice tank there. Anyway, that's a quick run through of the game mode. Have a look out for the video on a review of the tank, and good luck on the battlefield.